let's go fishing. You know it's really great, let's go fishing. In the rivers and on the lakes, let's go fishing. It's easy when you try, floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike. Floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike.
Hey, good evening, folks. Welcome to the Let's Go Fishing Show. And Mike, we're just tickled to death to be here.
I guarantee you that.
Yes, sir. We surely are. We've got a little bit of film, and which always makes a better show, you know. And we got the IOUE fishing tournament coming up Saturday morning, Mike.
Yes, sir.
I've had threatening letters and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. They said there wasn't no need in us showing up down there.
Well.
You know, we was going to get beat, and they sure was going to enjoy that money and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah. I mean, I said, you know, I said, we ought to at least show up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I said, heck,
That's right. That's right.
One guy said he wasn't going to fish if it was raining. I said, what's sitting under the bridge?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. I mean,
wear a rain suit.
Well,
Take an umbrella.
I know, yeah. He said it's hard to fish holding an umbrella at the same time.
Yeah.
So,
We'll have to get one of them patio jobs where he can stick it down on the floor of the boat and hold it between his legs there.
Yeah. Well, I said, well, hey, boys, you know, anybody could win. It's just the bites, you know, getting the bites and holding on to them and all that stuff. I said, we'd like to show up, you know, at least be present.
So, I guarantee you.
Yeah, they just said there wasn't no need in us coming down there if they was going to take our money. I said, well, that's part of it. It won't be the first time, will it?
No.
Probably won't ever be the last. I hope anyway. But yeah, they're riding pretty hard over at work. You know that bunch is talking about how they're going to beat us real bad.
Well,
I don't know where they think we so dang good. We struggle to catch a few fish on North, let alone watch bar, and we ain't been down there one time in the last since May. You know.
Yeah.
But anyway, heck, we're going to show up.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You know, rain or shine. Good Lord willing, we're going to show up down there. We may decide just to stay on the bank.
Yeah.
Can't never
Set in
tell.
the vehicle till it quits raining.
Yeah. I'd say that right there will never happen.
Go back down to Hardee's and eat another breakfast or something.
Yeah. No, we've been having a lot of fun at work over this thing, and we're glad to get to take the Saturday off and go down there and participate and meet up with some fellas we don't get to see but just once a month maybe or once a year.
Yeah.
And hopefully we have a big turnout, and even though it is supposed to be some rain Saturday morning, I don't know. But yeah, we're going to go down there and try it, see what's going on. Mike and I did get down there Sunday after church, and I don't know, what did we catch, 3 fish?
Yeah. So.
3 fish, golly bum. Whew. Lord mercy. We're way out of touch, I can tell you that. And there ain't no way we can lock through and go to North.
No.
That just ain't going to happen. Yeah. Milton Hill, the Clinton fish hatchery would be about as far as we can get.
As far as you get, well, you got to call and make an appointment to get a lock master over there.
Milton Hill, yeah, I know it. Dang it.
You had to give them 3 days notice on that.
We ought to talk to them about letting us trailer. We'll just take off back to Norris and fish and come back and weigh in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Lordy. I heard there was some tournaments on Norris there this past weekend. The Heartland opened up there at Point 19. I thought that boy told me it only took about 7 pounds to win up there Saturday. I could have swore that's what he told me. And shucks, I walked away from him. I should have wrote it down. But anyway, they are putting on I think it's every other Saturday or something like that at point 19. And so good luck for that. They had their first tournament this past weekend. And but anyway, let's see, Mike. Kingston Lads, the local 917 5th annual fellowship tournament. Kingston Lad Landing, October the 30th. Time, safe flight to 2 p.m. Man, we ought to get them to give us a couple more hours there, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll need that.
Yeah. Well, according to the weather, though, it won't be like it was down at the dam. I don't think it's going to be a foggy morning.
No, I'll tell you what, the last 3 or 4 years down there at the dam, buddy, it's just been a rough go. I mean, so foggy you couldn't see nothing. I mean, yeah, real foggy. So maybe it won't be that bad up there on the river, but you got that cold water coming out of the clinch there. Could make a difference. We'll see. And the rain may keep the fog knocked back. Restoration begins at 6 a.m. the day of the event. The 5-fish limit, largemouth 15 inches, smallmouth 18 inches. No dead fish. And blast off number will be your sign up number.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, what time? 7 o'clock, ain't it? Safe light?
No, it says restoration begins at 6 a.m. the day of the event. And
time.
Safe light is safe light to 2 p.m.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 6 a.m. it's still a little dark, Mike.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah.
They won't get out there till 7 or a little after.
Yeah. Well, especially if it's cloudy, rainy. Yeah. Well, when you can see the buoys out there, it's time to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay. That sounds good. David says more information, phone call 423-240-4130. Or 33, excuse me.
Yeah. Okay.
4133. All righty, we're going to move right along. Good evening, folks, and like I said, it's good to have y'all with us tonight. Let's see, Mike.
Say hello to Bill.
Yeah, better say hello to Bill and to Charlie Irwin and Paul Harrison and heck, a whole lot of people there, you know.
Yes, sir.
We're just glad to be here. Let's see, who was, oh yeah, Trampus down at Reynolds Racing and Marine. He said he had been watching you here the last few weeks. Said you're doing a pretty good job.
Yeah.
I said he does a good job up here at the studio. It's just when he don't catch no fish.
Yeah, well, he must have been asleep the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, he may have been. Speaking of that, prayers and thoughts go out to Glenn Reynolds and Miss Reynolds. She's back in the hospital, and pray that she continues to improve and everything goes good for them. We appreciate their sponsorship, and it's good people to know. And speaking of that, for the plug in for Reynolds Racing and Marine, they got a 250R and a 300R, Mike.
Yeah, sure.
They got four people wanting the 250 and 4 people wanting the 300.
Well, I think one way to set it, and that's lay the money down on them.
Yeah, that's what Trampus told me there this afternoon.
Yeah.
They still have that 19-foot express boat. We've got pictures of that, showed pictures of it. The sea deck carpeting inside, the thing looks good. So if you're, get on their website and look it over, and they've still got that white, black, and red Bullet, dual console.
Yeah, it's over on Ray Street. That's a pretty looking boat.
Yeah, it's over to Ray Street Satellite Store, and keeping it in the dry, and so check it out. Check it out. It's as easy as getting on your computer, smartphone, whatever. Get on their website, pull that thing up, and then you probably wind up over looking at it. The guy that a couple of weeks ago, Glenn sold, he got a 250 in. It's done been mounted up and gone.
Yeah, is that bullet over? Has it got a motor on it?
No, the new one, no,
Yeah,
not
it
yet.
got a motor on it.
That I know of. It's just the boat. But a couple of weeks ago, this guy bought that. Glenn was supposed to got a 250, and he did get it in. And that's the guy that bought the boat motor on the telephone.
Mm-hmm.
And Trampas said it was already mounted up and it was gone.
But, you know, that's the way I bought mine on the telephone. Told the man I'll send the guy there with the check to not let it out the doors.
Yeah. So anyway, they're still few and far between, a little hard to get, but they are. What few they get come in, they get gone pretty quick.
I guarantee you that.
You know. Goodness gracious. Let's see. What else, Mike? I had one other thing I wanted to mention to folks tonight. Anyway, talking about the fishing film, Mike and I went up to North there. Was it Saturday night?
Friday night.
Friday night. Last Friday night, and I think we put 6 fish in the boat. It was tough fishing. We thought the moon would be just right, but man, they just didn't want to bite, did they?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, tell you, we fished three or four places that we'd been catching fish off of, 2 or 3. One night I think we caught 6 off the same place. But went right back to them places there last Friday night, and buddy, we just couldn't hardly get a bite. Now, we changed baits and done a little bit of everything, moved in shallow, moved back out deep. I don't know what them crazy things do, Mike. It's like the lake don't have any fish in it.
Yeah, at times it's like there's nothing there. Then the next time you go,
I know.
it's like there's thousands of them in there.
I know. Exactly right. They're just the clouds. The moon come up, and we had cloud cover to start with, and the moon come up, and it finally cleared the clouds, and then it covered back up. Buddy, I tell you what, it was just absolutely tough, wasn't it?
It was, but it seemed to actually do better when the moon covered up.
Yeah, I don't doubt that a bit. We had a few more fish hooked, but they got off before we got them in. But I think we did get 6 in the boat, 5 or 6. And
I think they get like them deer when you shine a light in their eye. They just
run
moon
high.
comes out and they just close their eyes and can't see nothing and don't move. They're afraid something's going to happen to them.
Yeah.
It sure ain't a feeding, I'll tell you that.
No, I'll tell you what, it wasn't a very good deal, for sure. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, we're looking at Halloween. Have you got your costume ready?
I keep mine on all the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
I was afraid you'd say that.
I'm afraid you might not be able to find the right one at the store, so I just keep mine on all the time.
Yeah. All right, then. I thought you was going to surprise us to have a pumpkin head on or something over here tonight, but I guess not. Anyway, we're going to move right along. It may take an ugly bait to catch them fish down there Saturday,
Might do it.
Yeah.
Might do it.
You might want to think of that, for sure. All righty. Chandler, take us to Tim Stires, are we? Hey folks, here at Tim Stires, there's the times that they're open. The day, that's 5 days a week. They're open from 8 to 12:30 on Saturdays. All right, folks, we're inside here in the warehouse. Just wanted to give you a quick look at all the tires and stuff they got. And here we are. There's some four-wheeler tires, lawnmower tires, just a mixture of about any kind of tire you want. So keep that in mind. Then here we get into the light truck, automobiles, that kind of thing. So just walk through here and give you a quick look at what they've got in stock here. I mean, you know, it's it's just, I don't know, man. They must be a couple of thousand tires in here right now, if not more. Sizes, shapes. You truckers, you know the word. This is the place to get your tires for your trucks. And these over here, getting a little bigger sizes, light trucks, heavier automobiles, this kind of thing. And as you can just see back through there, it's just, heck, I don't know, this building's probably about 300 feet, one end to the other, and they're wall to wall. Remember Tim's Tires, folks. That's down here on Highway 27 on your way into Harriman, and get the best deals they're going. So give them a call, price check, whatever you want to, and if you want a special tire that they might not have, you could, they'll definitely get it for you. Tim's Tires. Let people know what we represent.
That's what we're all about. We do try to do an honest day's work for the people, and we've got operators from all over the DOE sites, TVA sites, the outside contractors. We're just about everywhere you see a heavy piece of equipment, good chance that you'll see an operating engineer on it, rather it be Barnhard. I'd like to mention them, All Crane, and all of them that's signatory to us. We have over 100 contractors that's signatory to us, so I definitely appreciate those guys all the way in Chattanooga, Kingsport, Tullahoma, throughout all the way up to Johnson City. So we do cover a big area, and just let us know if we can be any help to the local contractors that come through these areas. We'll definitely send you some people.
All right, David. I appreciate all those good words, and we'll get this on the air, and I want to thank you again.
Thank you.
All right. All right, we're back. Mike, I guess we better get started on some of that film, hadn't we?
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right, let's get Chandler on that camera of mine and get started on it, and we'll just let it play and then talk about it when we get done.
Okay.
All right, Chandler, it's up to you, brother.
And then they make color good in it.
That's right, buddy.
That's
Old
right,
Bill had a
buddy.
big one on. That right there ain't a bad fish either. That's a dandy.
Yeah. Ain't he got a pretty color?
Buddy, he sure has, Bill.
Yeah, he got a nice color to him, son.
He sure has, buddy.
That's-
Dandy. All right, get him back in. Let's get
Yeah,
another.
son, that fish, he got some weight to him,
Yeah,
too.
that's a
He
pretty
ain't that
fish.
big, but he got a lot of weight. Go, boy.
All right, old buddy. I'm ready.
Okay, here's old Steve. This is his first fish he's got in the boat, but this is the crackerjack.
Yeah, buddy.
He's missed a couple, and
Yeah.
we've had a pretty good
Yeah,
night so far.
we have, Bill.
Yeah, we just got up here real early, and
Yeah.
man, they've been biting pretty good.
Yeah.
So old Steve got this in here,
Yeah.
and I'm telling you right now, they better look out, son. And when he gets hot, he's hot. Yes, sir.
All right, back to water with him, Billy
Okay,
boy.
old buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, old
Good
buddy.
job. Camera, there you go. Now, Bill, what's the deal there?
Okay, old Billy boy's got him a largemouth here, son.
Yeah, yeah.
But you never know what they are when they bite. So I'll take a largemouth, small mouth, anything if it's going to pull on my string.
I heard that, buddy. All right, back to water, Bill.
Okay, old buddy, here you go.
Tell you, buddy.
Okay, old buddy.
Number 3 in the boat, and we've missed 3 more.
Yes, sir. Fish, big fat fish here, old
Yeah,
buddy.
buddy. That's
He's
a
in
good one.
good shape.
That's a
Yeah,
good one,
he's
Bill.
in good shape.
All right, buddy. Let's get him back
Steve
in.
had him in there.
Get him back in. We'll get
Okay,
another.
old buddy. Yes, sir. Okay, old
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah.
Let's stone to another one here.
Yeah, buddy. Sure
Nice,
have,
big,
Bill.
fat slicking.
That's a big fat slicking too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We've
All
done
right.
pretty good, Steve, on better fish.
We are catching better. We just ain't getting the numbers we
That's
usually
right.
get. But
That's
we
right. We're not getting the numbers, but we're
get-
catching some good fish.
sure are, buddy.
Sure are.
Back in the water with him. Get you
Okay,
another,
old
no, buddy.
Get back in there and grow up, old buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
My line ain't hurt,
no,
is it?
no. It's good, Bill.
Okay, old Steve, got another good in here, old buddy.
Yeah,
We're
buddy.
catching better fish tonight than we've been catching.
Yeah.
Right now they was just dandies. They really are.
Yeah.
We ain't getting a lot of bites, but what we are, they're good ones, ain't you,
Yeah,
Steve?
they sure are, Bill.
Sure are. Them nice ones, old buddy.
All right, back in the water with
Back
him,
in the
son.
water. Go tell you, buddy.
Yeah, go tell.
Steve's here. When he's hot, he's hot. He's hot right now. That's another good smallmouth, old buddy.
It's getting better, Bill.
Getting better, old buddy. Yes, sir.
All right.
Really.
We're
Yeah,
finally-
they got got some weight on them right now. They getting ready for winter time.
That's it, Bill. They're feeding up, ain't they?
Yes, sir. Ray.
All right, back in. Let's get another.
Okay, old buddy. All right. Oh, that's a good one, Steve, old buddy.
Yeah, got another one, Bill.
Yes, sir. Big nice fat slicking.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, buddy. We've caught some lemons tonight.
Yeah, we have. We ain't caught the numbers. We've caught the sizes, though.
That's right.
All right,
Yes, sir.
back in the water he goes.
Yes, sir, old buddy. Steve, doggone.
Yeah,
But he's gonna grow up to be a big one.
yeah, he is, Bill.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Just tickle the death for him.
all right, old buddy. Good. Back in the water he goes.
Okay, old buddy, there he goes.
All right, Bill.
He's catching the little ones now. I was catching some good ones,
Yeah.
but this makes the second small one, but it's still a good little fish.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Sure is.
All right, buddy. Get you another.
Okay, get another here, old Billy boy.
All right.
Okay, son. Okay, old buddy.
All right, Billy boy.
There's old Steve again right there. Hey, son, when you're hot, you're hot. And not only that, we catching some good fish, old buddy.
Yeah, we are
Right
that too,
there's a
Bill.
net. There's a heavy fish. That's a good 18-inch fish
Yeah.
right there. Good 18-inch.
Pretty fish, Bill.
Huh?
Pretty fish. Get him back in the
Yeah,
water. Get
He's
you one.
pretty, buddy. He's really pretty.
All right.
Well, we're going to put him back in the water. I'm going to put him over here where he won't bother them others.
I'd be fine, buddy.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, old buddy.
All right, let's get another. All right, folks. Me and Billy boys pulled in here to the boat ramp. We're going to get ready, get in the water, and go out here and see if we can catch some fish.
Buddy.
Yeah, buddy. All right, Bill. We'll get loaded up here.
Yes, sir. Hey, son.
Yeah.
Always good to be up here, old buddy. Especially this here fall type weather. Man, this is when I like to be here.
I heard that, Bill. Me and you both, buddy.
Okay, son.
All right, we'll see y'all in a little bit. Hopefully we'll have a fish on the line. Remember our sponsors and let's go fishing.
Old
All
Steve,
right.
when you're hot, you're hot. And old Steve, he's hot on this one here.
All right,
That's a
Bill.
good little fish there, old buddy.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, Bill, but we'll get him back in the water.
Okay, old buddy. We'll do it there, son.
Yeah.
As old Steve says, when you're hot, you're hot. I
Yeah,
like that.
okay.
That's a pretty good fish, though, son. And he
Yeah.
got a little weight on him, too.
Yeah, he sure has,
I
Bill.
like that. So
Yeah, all right, back in the water.
We're going to put.
All right, there's old Bill with a good fish now.
Yes, sir. That's a nice one.
It is.
Son, I'll tell you what, I was proud of him. I ain't had too many bites tonight.
No,
Well,
no.
they've been slow,
They
really,
sure
on
have,
both
Bill.
of us.
Yeah, boy. All right, Billy boy, get him back in the water and get you another in there.
Okay, son, I sure man will.
Uh-huh. All right, folks. You know where Mike's got us.
Yeah.
He said it wasn't cold enough yet. He'd come back up here one more time. Yeah. Sunset. Water temperature 71 degrees on the surface. And we're going out here and give them a try. Got that black copper with the, or black gold with the black with the gold specks and the watermelon trailer on it. We're gonna try that to start with. And also got another bait here that usually do pretty good on. That's that dang peanut butter and jelly. We're gonna try him a lick. Hadn't thrown that much this year, very little. I'm gonna throw it a time or two here tonight and see if I can get a bite on it. Clouds is moving out towards the north, and hopefully we'll see a little moonlight here about 10 o'clock. All right, Mike, get us on something. Remember our sponsors, folks, and let's go fishing. Oh yeah, I brought a bigger dip net for Mike tonight, so when he catches one of them big drums or something, we can get it in and get his bait out. We'll see what happens here.
What your rockfish do for you?
Yeah, hey, Mike might catch a big rockfish or something. You can't never tell about it. All right, back at you in a little bit. Hope we got a fish on the line. I'd like to get one on the first cast here.
Okay, folks. Steve finally got a bite there.
Yeah.
Been here 2 hours and first bite we've had.
Yeah. All right, Mike. I'm gonna get him back in the water.
All right.
He's warm as toast.
Warm as toast, too.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see if we can get a few more.
All right. Our old Mike here was a good fish now.
Well, he's fat, man.
Got a little fat belly on him, too, ain't he? Get some of that light off of him. Yeah. Now then. Good deal, Mike. Back in the water.
Okay.
All right, there Mike is with another good fish. Attaboy, Mike.
Yeah, another healthy dude there.
Yeah, that fish nice. And back in the water he goes. Don't be messing that fishing up, Mike.
Steve said that was the first cast he made when he changed up and got one cropper crawl with a red trailer.
Where's them needle nose pliers?
I think that fish hooked himself, because he can't seem to get him loose.
I believe he did. Hold still, buddy. Now get you loose here, dadgummit. I can't tell that it's out on the outside of him. Quit that flopping around. That blame it, I'm trying to find that hook.
Well, it's in there.
I know it is. There it went.
Yeah.
Now they
All right.
got a good picture of him, Mike.
Not real clear. Too much light on him. There's a little bit better. Yeah.
What do you say now?
Yeah. All right. Zoom in, zoom out.
All right, we're back at it, folks. Okay, Mike, what do you think?
It's a slow night, I can say that.
Yeah, I didn't really catch up with how many we did get on in the boat. I know it's 5 or 6. Had a couple more on, but it was just like I said, we had a hard time getting the bite. I mean, the suckers, they didn't want to cooperate. I don't know how many times we changed up jigs, but it was several.
That's right.
Sure was. And, you know, I'm not through up there yet. I mean,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
we got, well, let's see. We got this thing. I mean, if it's not real cold, we'll fish on the. I mean, yeah. But I don't. You know, I don't want to give up on it right off the get-go. we get this tournament thing over Saturday, and then next weekend might get a chance to, weather decent, might get a chance to go back up there, try them one more time.
Yeah, like I say, we done better when the moon was covered up than we did when it was out. And,
Yeah.
of course, I was throwing that watermelon jig and watermelon trailer with red glitter in it, you know.
Yeah.
And caught what few I caught, and I kept trying. You know, I had 4 poles out there, and I kept changing baits on all of them, but that one, and I kept going back to it and
Yeah.
getting a hit or get a hold of one, and he'd get off or whatever. But I think I caught 3, all I caught. But one of them was on that same jig.
Right. Well, I'll reminisce for a minute. I remember one night we were up there fishing a tournament late in the year, and me and Dad was together. I think you and Brad was fishing that night together, and buddy, that moon, I'm telling you what, it was bright, and we had two good fish in the box already, and that moon come up, and I told Dad, I said, well, we better change baits. He said, what are you talking about? I said, I'm going to show you something here. And I got down the boat and put me on that chartreuse bucktail fly, white piece of pork rind, and I run this right up there on the little old steep bank. About the 3rd cast I made, bam, one little over 4 pound. Got him in the boat, and I said, what do you think about that? He said, I don't think too much of it's what he said. I said, that's a good fish. I said, we need that. And said, get another. And I said, all right. I made about 2 more casts and caught that in his brother. And another 4-pounder. And he said, I ain't never seen them fish hit nothing like that up here, that moon like that. And I said, well, I ain't, you know, I've been experimenting with them. I said, yeah, for the last few years, I said, I've done figured out you either got to fish in the dark where the shadows are at, and if you're going to fish out in the moonlight, you better get you on a bright bait. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. It just transparent. It's hard, you know. They think something's hiding from them, running from them, or whatever. But I think me and him wound up winning that tournament that morning after when we weighed in. But so you know, that's something that we hadn't tried up there. You know, when the moon's been out bright, like normally think about getting it because we've been throwing the jigs all the time. So I don't know. We'll just have to try it and see, Mike, what happens. The water cooling down a little bit. I do like the fact that they're pulling that water down.
Oh yeah, yes
Yeah,
sir.
It'll help us.
Finally started getting it down.
Yeah.
It's been a slow process. There's been so much water up there.
Yeah, they jerk it down 3 foot and it raised back up a foot.
Yeah.
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 You jerk it down 3 foot and it raised back up a foot. It's been a slow process. But then, you know, and then we're moving into winter, colder temperatures, but Thanksgiving is always a good time. I remember Bill and Dad had some pictures there where they'd went up there one Thanksgiving weekend and shucks far, they had them fish strung out on a jig pole, take a picture of all of them, but they just had a dang gob of fish. I mean, you know, so we know they're there. We know they'll bite. You just got to figure out what it's going to take.
Well, they was talking and said this was one of the wettest Octobers we've had in a long time. The amount of rainfall we've had come through this October.
Yeah.
Because October's usually a pretty dry month.
Right. That causes the leaves to change colors real quick, that kind of thing. But it seemed like this last few days turned just over, you know, in a week.
Yeah, we ain't had no frost yet either.
No.
You know, you'd think they ain't gonna change till it frosted, but they sure did.
Yeah, they sure are doing that, that's for sure. But anyway, we'll just have to get up there And I'm like I said, I'm not putting my black lights up yet.
No.
And I always keep them laying there handy. And because there's been 3 or 4 times we've been up there in December. You catch a warm night, I mean, you know, and they're going to bite.
Oh, yeah.
They definitely will. There ain't no 2 ways about it. Shucks, you know, we just come in from work there one night on a Friday night, and the moon was full, or almost full, or a little past, you know, was going down. I don't remember what night me and you and Brad was up there. And did we put in on the winter ramp at Point 19 that night?
Sure did.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's right. We'd put in on that winter ramp, and that's probably the last time I've seen it.
Yes, sir.
And buddy, I tell you what, we run up there on Pilot Island on that steep bank, caught a couple of fish, and we run out there in the middle of the lake and got on a hump out there, and I don't know, we caught 4 big walleye that night on that peanut jig, and caught some 2 or 3 fish on the spinner bait, but we just had everywhere and they were biting about 3 or 4 o'clock that morning. We just having a ball, and Mike hung his bait up, and we lost 2 plug knockers trying to get that bait loose, and haven't never seen them since.
Sure hadn't.
Tied them to the eye of the boat up there, and I backed up with the big motor and thought I said, it's going to bend the wire in the lure retriever is what it was, one of them hound dogs. No, it broke the dang rope. And so then we didn't have, that was the end of the trip. We didn't have nothing to get our baits loose when we hung up. And so we called it quits. About 4 o'clock that morning, but we had a good trip, caught a lot of fish, and like I said, caught 4 big walleye. They was shallow.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, shoot. They wasn't 5, 10 foot deep at the most. And so yeah, we're not going to put our black lights up right yet, Mike. We'll see.
I guarantee you.
And last year we had Bill, went and got Bill, and that was on Thursday. My wife had Thanksgiving dinner ready about 2 o'clock, and this year she's bumped it up till 12 o'clock, so we'll get to Dale Holler before it gets dark.
Yeah, or sooner than 1.
Huh?
Maybe even sooner.
Yeah, maybe even sooner. So we're planning on having Thanksgiving dinner at my house. We'll go up and get Bill about 10 o'clock our Saturday morning, get his stuff loaded up, and we're going to go out to Max Meredith's place and get settled in and get up Friday morning and hit them hard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of the game plan. Can't wait. Looking forward to it for sure.
Got that right.
Yeah. All righty. What kind of film you got, Mike?
You got that little bit we shot down there on washboard, didn't you?
Well, I guess if you got to show it, I'd keep it a secret, but you go ahead.
I thought you'd done showed it. I don't know.
No, I've not showed it. Let's see. No, better show it.
We can
Let's
catch
get
it,
it over with.
them 3 fish, so we go.
I know. You can come back and tell us about it. All right, Chandler, do your thing, brother.
All right, folks, he's in the sunlight there. He's going to have to get down here if I'm going to get a picture of it. Come on around here. I can.
Good enough, Mike.
No, I couldn't see him there with the sun shining. I got a better picture of him now. Short lined him right here next to the boat.
Yeah.
He's an Andy, though.
Ooh.
All right.
Not way close to 4 pounds.
Yeah, I think he. All right, Steve's got him another in here. Oh, that's a good looking. There he goes. That's a good keeper.
All right, Mike's got one on here. Yeah, bud. How's it going, Mike?
Spotted on one side and none on the other, ain't he?
Yeah. All right. Okay, Mike, good deal. Get that off so I can get on the trolling motor. Sure did, yeah, I know it did.
Yeah, Steve's got a fish on here, yeah. Okay.
Honey, you see what that is?
Striper, huh? Yeah. That's one of them rocket fish. Okay, we'll get him off. Get back at it. Alright, Steve got him another striper. Oh, that ain't come on. Done good. Done good. Alright. We got the camera on it, whatever it is. We found him one of them big drum. Big old drum. Okay. I'll let you play with him.
Well, Mike's got it. Some gun, Mike.
Catfish.
You caught a dang catfish on a rattle trap.
No? No crankbait.
Oh, on the crankbait. Don't let him break your rod now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they will. Yeah, now that right there is a slick trick, Mike. It's not everybody that can do that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's one set. Yeah, caught a dang catfish on a crankbait. Mm. I actually thought it was a smallmouth when he first broke water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see Mike got him a good fish right here now. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, Mike. That's a good 2.5 pounder anyway.
I'm gonna show you what he looks like.
Yeah, sure is. Yes, sir. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
And he didn't want that topwater frog, did he?
No. Sure didn't.
Huh. Yeah, buddy. Sure didn't. You got him hooked good, too.
Yeah.
He inhaled it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay. Nice fish.
Yeah, buddy. All right. All right, Mike. I don't know. Give us a little insight there.
Well, everything was biting.
Yeah. Yeah. Catfish, the stripers, a few bass,
Drum.
Yeah. I forgot about the drum. That gun caught a bluegill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything down there was biting. It just wasn't a whole lot of the bass.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
So, like I said, we're still in the dark down there. We did catch 3 bass, and but made a lot of casts, but nothing going on.
That's
Except
for sure.
on that crankbait you just throwing.
Well, I don't know whether that was going on that good or not. I might have snuck up on them, snagged them while they wasn't looking.
Yeah, you may have. It's a good possibility. But, you know, it was a change of pace for us, not being down there, you know. It's the grass is in places, you know. Seemed like the farther up the Tennessee we got, the amount of grass decreased.
Yeah.
For sure. And you know, I haven't been past there at the forks of the river. I don't know what it's like on down the lake towards Caney Creek, and then on in towards Rockwood. You know, I know you went crappie fishing. Did you?
No, I didn't run into any grass down there. Of course, like I say, I didn't fish yet. Started in there shallow and worked my way out, and then come back shallow again and stuff. But I was right there in the creek channels and stuff. I didn't go back in the real shallows, you know, and back of the hollers and try anything. And then, like I say, Mikey caught that one out there about 42 foot, and then I started back in and caught them 3 right there in a row, about 24 foot. So, you know, but yeah, I could see the grass back in the hollers and stuff, but I never got back in there and tried any of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, we'll just have to see how it plays out.
I seen everybody else was fishing in the grass, and they're on the steep banks or something, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. There's been some pretty good tournaments on Watts Bar the last 3 or 4 weeks. A lot of them having their classics and that kind of thing. So, hard to say, you know, for sure. And no more than we've been down there. But, you know, Mike and I fished that lake all of our life, so we, you know.
Yeah, years ago, you know, it was a rat on top or a flip down in the grass or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
And to catch them out of it. But we ain't got the stand of grass that we used to have, and that was good milfoil back in. We got a lot of that hydrilla and stuff out there now. And I think that's a whole different type of grass that hydrilla is.
Mm-hmm.
It don't seem to be holding the minnows and the fish that the other milfoil did.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it used to be awful good. I know that. Dang, for sure. Dang, them shallow humps down there in front of Sam's and Uchi, just covered with it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And shucks. Dang, man.
Even up to Piney and everywhere. I mean, you could just about figure, well, the further down the river you got, a little bit deeper it got out there, maybe about 12 foot time you got down to Sand Island or something, you know, it'd be about 12 foot, the edge of it is, but when you started getting back up above Caney Creek and then up in there is about 10 foot was about as deep out as it'd go in the milfoil.
Yeah.
And this hydrilla, you can't never tell where it might be. Just like down there at Gunnersville. You know, we was out there, 30 foot deep, and you're still seeing it and hitting it out there.
Yeah.
And stuff, so, you know, it never did get that tall down there, 4 or 5 foot long or something when you catch a piece of it on your bait, but it was out there.
Yeah. Well, listen, I had something else on my mind there today. I wanted all you folks that are fishing, if you've got some good pictures of some fish that you want to send it to my telephone, then I'll forward it on to Chandler, or you can, I ought to put Chandler's phone number up there. But yeah, if you've got some pictures of some fish that you'd like for us to show on the show, you don't have to tell a whole lot or anything like that. Just send me the pictures and who they're from and that kind of thing, or you can call in when I show them over here, or we show them and tell us about them. You know, if you want to, we'd sure like to have them. You know, and make a lot better show for us, and you know, you can keep the secrets of where you caught them, how you caught them, what you caught them on, but just send us a picture of the fish. You know, we'd like to have them to show and that kind of thing, and give us a little, you know, whatever, you know, you don't have to give us all your secrets, but just send us a picture of the fish. And my phone number is 865-310-1854, and you can send them to my phone, and we'll send them on over here to Chandler and have them ready for on Thursday night.
Well, I ain't got no secrets, so you can call me and tell me the secrets. I won't tell Steve.
Yeah. There you go. See, I knew that's what you'd do, Mike. Yeah. So anyway, but I've been aiming to pass that along and see how things going. Ed Galt, if you're watching, you got any fishing reports you want to pass along to us? Give us a call over here and let us know what's going on. If you've been fishing any, and you've probably been up there a couple of times during the day, I guess.
He may have.
And he may be catching them. That may be why he ain't calling.
There may have been a lot of them been going to Douglas or something. I don't know how much they got water down up there, but
Right.
I heard they was catching some fish up there.
Right.
And,
Well, I mean, heck, we know Douglas used to be, and it still is. There is just a lot of fish in that little old lake, and man, I never, gosh, mighty back years ago, shucks, far, late 70s and 80s. I mean, you know, hey, we'd go into Muddy Creek and go back there to Point A and Point B and catch fish off them 2 points. I mean, just, and then every now and then we'd venture off to another place and on that little old seeker worm, buddy.
mm-hmm.
I mean, they just eat them things up. You just, a lot of them 11 and a half inches, but you could catch, heck, I don't know, 40, 50 fish off of 1 point.
That's right.
You know, say, hey, you quit getting the bite, and it's time to move, because we was just chunking them back in the water, you know, and move over there 300 or 400 yards to the next point and do the same thing again.
Yes, sir.
There was just plenty of little old fish in that lake, sure was, and that time, and they still are. No doubt about it. I guess Cherokee was probably the hardest one to get a pattern on.
Yes,
you
sir.
know,
Yes, sir.
for us back in the day, you know. Even though I did win a couple of pretty good tournaments up there, it was a little harder to get a fix on them up there. So
It's so much like Norse. You think you could
Yeah.
fish it just like Norse, but you can't.
it won't. No, it don't. It won't work. And shoot, it's something else. I'm telling you, a little harder to get a fix on Cherokee was for us back years ago when we fished it in the circuit. You know, every year you was up there once or twice a year, and for several years there. But it's, you know, still good lake. Them boys that know how to fish it can catch them up there. But been all over it. That's the same way with Douglas. About as far as you can go upriver.
Yeah.
So anyway, like I said, do if you have some pictures you want to send us, do that. Send them to us, and we'll be glad to show them. Call in, give us a fishing report, and all that kind of stuff. We're gonna try to film Saturday. If we get down there and get to fishing, I don't think the camera would perform very well if it's in a plastic bag. It might, Mike. I just have to try it and see.
Yeah.
If it's pouring down the rain, I don't want to get our cameras wet. They might not survive it.
That's for sure.
Yeah, without a doubt. All right, we've got about 6 minutes left. We want to thank all of our sponsors and ask you to support them and let them know you appreciate them helping us stay on the air. And do be safe, you know, and that's another thing that's coming up here. This water getting colder. You want to think about life jackets and that kind of thing. I've even had guys to tell me that they went to a slip-on boot.
Yeah.
You know, these insulated boots, they buy the slip-on version just so if they wind up in the water, they can get them off their feet.
Yes, sir.
You know, a lot of these boots this day and time they're made out of lighter materials, which are space age stuff. They, you know, change the textures and things, but you take a boot that's 3/4 up your leg and it's full of water, 2 of them, they're gonna be a little heavy.
I guarantee you.
Yeah, so you know, so you want to keep that in mind and you know, be prepared for cooler weather and that kind of thing. You got all them clothes on. Just heads up, get your winter clothing ready and have your life jackets ready and be safe. That's the main thing.
Yeah. You got any little ones, take them fishing. Don't get them out there and get them into it there.
Yeah, it's going to be crappie fishing time here for Mike before too long.
Yes, sir.
Without a doubt. All righty, folks. God bless you all. We'll see you next week. All right. Hey, folks. We're over here at Edgemore Outdoors and got Vance back here. They've got a new selection of, what is this called now, Vance?
This is all queen tackle.
Queen tackle, okay.
It's all tungsten. They got tungsten weights, flipping weights. They got drop shot weights. All the jigs are all tungsten heads. There's flipping jigs, football jigs. There's swim jigs down here too. That's all of it's tungsten. There's shaky heads right here.
Okay,
That's
all tungsten stuff. Well, Vance got my attention with one thing. You can take any jig. Vance, get some of those bills. The chatterbait bills?
These aren't tungsten, but you can take this little chatterbait here and you can make a jig or a
any
swim
jig,
bait, any kind of head.
Throw it and put a shaky head on it.
Yep.
Son of a gun. I was just wondering how long that was going to take.
They've got different sizes in the blades there. There's silver, gold, and black.
Silver, gold, and black, different sizes in the blades. And like you said, you can take a white jig that you're flipping and put that dang bill on it, and you got you a chatterbait.
That's right.
Well, I wish me and you had thought of that. Folks, listen, do get by here, Edgemore Outdoors. Just swing around here, look at, gosh, I mean, man, you know, I mean, the racks are hanging full of stuff, line, oil, just everything in the world here at Edgemore Outdoors. Jim and his crew would be more than glad to help you find what you need back here on the thing. I mean, it's just I just hadn't had a chance to get over here. I've been wanting to come by and make a new film advertisement for Edgemore Outdoors, and we just thank you for their support here over the years, keeping the show going, and it's just you know, row after row of tackle, baits, plastics, crappie stuff, catfish stuff. They've got live bait, reels, rods. I mean, it's just if you're looking for it, more than likely they have it over here. So do come by, stop in here and visit with Edgemore Outdoors, and I'm pretty sure you'll be satisfied, and they can help you find what you need.
Okay.
Hey folks, I'm here at Reynolds Racing and Marine, 620 Ray Street here in Kingston. Got Mr. Glenn Reynolds here with us. Glenn, tell us about this beautiful Bullet boat sitting here.
Okay, this is the latest deal. It's called SST. It's 21 foot long. Has a lot of key features inside. It's got three coolers, so you keep your beverages plenty cool. got a little wider front end up front.
Uh-huh.
And it's got the recessed foot pedal for the new Spotlock trolling motors that I'm going to try to sell Steve one.
Yes, sir.
And, it's a pretty silver and red.
Boy, it's beautiful. It really
Got
is.
the new 250R.
250R on that thing, folks. Man, this thing looks
So
sharp.
it's, that's just one boat. Of course, we got it in the background here.